everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. Yo, this is Sons of Anarchy, Season 2, Episode 13. First off, salute to them. Salute to the throwback 13 episode and plus 12 plus episode seasons. Well, that's something we will never, ever, ever, ever see again. I don't know if y'all know. You know what? I'm gonna save that topic for one of the lives. But yeah, we'll never see that again. So we need to enjoy it while we have it. Even though we've already seen this, we're enjoying it all over again, digging deep into it. Now this episode shows us that the Lord taketh, giveth, taketh, giveth, taketh away. Okay? So last episode, they had a perfectly hatched plan. The sons all went off to a T, except that little itty bitty part where they get to murder Zobel and Weston. Just those little minute details. What's the big deal? Right? Something so inconsequential. No, it's a huge thing. So they all dealing with it in their own way. They're like, well, at least they're arrested. We could figure out something from there. They're in prison. We probably can't get them ourselves how we want to, but we're going to get them touched, right? We're going to do this. But as luck would have it, Zobel turns out to be an FBI informant, right? No, he's an FBI informant, yes. So that means he's a plug thug. And you know what? Zobel might be just a rotting piece of shit, just terrible human being. I gotta say, his business, he knows how to handle business. He's out here getting paid by the government, essentially. Well, no, not by the government, but he's allowing to get tax-free dirty money, right? And turn in the people he don't like at the same time. And never have to worry about prison. What a wonderful deal. People I like, that I can trust, you don't do any jail time. In fact, if you get caught, I'll leverage to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that type of pull. Now, if I hate you, if you looked at my wife too long one day, maybe, you cut me off in traffic, jail. You feel me? You're going to prison. I ain't like how you did that. You took the last shopping cart when you knew I was grabbing. You took my parking spot. Jail. I don't like you. I'm snitching. You move wrong, you going down. I'm giving the feds all the dirt on you. And he gets to just move with total immunity. So I'm like, damn. So he's getting released. Which answers my question, why would he just throw him and his daughter under the bus like that with that heroin? I'm like, damn, take yourself in, but not your daughter too, but okay. That's because he knew he wasn't finna spend just maybe that night in jail, right? So, but this might be a good thing. He's out. Oh, but no. No. The police ask, I'll escort you. No, thanks. Don't need it. Don't need it. I got a whole biker gang myself. So the Mayans come through charming on Main Street, deep as hell. Right? So now the Sons is following them, and it's like an old-fashioned showdown. Just one on each side, waiting for the move, with 3 cops and 3 shotguns. I'm like, yeah. If anything, cops getting popped first. Like, what are you doing? And then we're going to go at it outside. So it's looking quite bad. So Zobel is packing his bags. He knows that they know, the Sons know that Weston knows he's an FBI informant. Right? So another well-hatched idea. They just keep feeding Weston more information. This way, via Unser. Unser's like, yeah, your boy's an FBI agent. Well, I mean, he's a informant, so just thought I should let you know. Because I hate both of you, so if you both try to kill each other, it's a good day for me. So I figured I'd just equip you with the information you need for a fair fight. So now Weston is super pissed. He was already pissed at Zobel. Already wanted to do him, bodily harm, death. Now it's times 10. Where on site. Definition of on site with Weston when it comes to Zobel. So this whole organization is just crumbling. Now he's at the cigar shop packing up, getting his shit together. And of course his daughter wants to go say goodbye to her little Irish love, right? So she dips and now he's just stuck there sweating it out. Him and Padrino, right? Alvarez is sitting out there sweating too. He puts up a tough act, but he knows shit could go left, and he's in the ops territory. Yeah, he's deep, but he knows everybody ain't gonna make it home, and he don't know if he might be one of them. And as an older gentleman, he'd like to see a few more years. I'm quite sure of that. So that's where we're at with that one. Now the same with Weston. We've been giving gifts. We didn't want Zobel locked up. He's out. A little tougher to get him, but he's free nonetheless. We'll work that out. Now Weston, right? They can't take the word of a proven felon. It didn't. You know, Chucky snitching did nothing. Okay, Weston is now free, and Jax is on his ass. Jax calls dibs. Remember dibs? I gotta call dibs. He called dibs on Weston. I'm whacking this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And Weston is out, but he's concerned about his kid. Fair enough. Fair enough. He should be getting the first ticket out of town quickly before the Suns catch up to him. He knows he ain't safe and charming, but he got to see his boys. So at least one of them. So I understand. Now, most parents, if they had limited time with their kid or they ain't going to see him for a while, maybe would give them a memory they like. I don't know. Taking them to the park. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of those little carnival things, going on some rides, eating some ice, sharing some ice cream. Okay? Like, yeah, go crazy, kid. Eat all the ice cream and candy you want. Fuck it. Go for it. Because I might not see you for a while. So let's enjoy this moment. No, that's what, your average run-of-the-mill parents would do. Weston is like, oh, thank you. I got supervised visit. I got a little time with my son. Perfect. I've been dying to get this tattoo. And I would like him to accompany me as I add some more racist shit on my body. It's been feeling all this old racism. It's just old racism draping on me. I need to update. I know there's a new term. I gotta, he got a jigaboo tattoo. He's like, man, I got that way back in the day. That don't even. He got a porch monkey. He's like, yeah, but that's kind of corny. He's upgrading. Okay, he's upgrading his tattoos, and he needs his son there. I thought that was very fucking weird. But them kids never had a chance, so it doesn't matter, I guess, at this point. Your kids done shot at people. They see how you live your day-to-day life. Not the best example, not the best role model. I don't care how nice he talks to his kids on the phone. So, his kids are fucked. Period. And they in the system. So I guess him going to a tattoo shop with his pops, fucking whatever. Right? So Jax gets a bead on him, calls it, because they wired in a Charmin. Calls in a favor with the tattoo artist, but they can't separate him from the kid. Now I gotta say, Weston is also a complete piece of shit, but you gotta give props when props is due. When Jackson them came in, guns out on them, letting them know, like, and then they hit the guns when they saw the kid, like, bro, when they in the bathroom, like, hey, come on, man, get rid of them. We ain't doing this in front of kids. I like the code. And what I liked more about that scene is how Weston is like, look, you're going to go out there, you ain't going to say shit. We don't talk to the cops. I don't give a fuck what happens in here. You got that son? His son's like, yeah, I'm emotionally and mentally damaged forever, but I got it. I got it. And if we decide to do like a reboot of Sons, I think Weston's adult children should show up. Because they are going to be terrorists. That would be an awesome idea. Get somebody share this video to the writers. What minute are we at? What minute is this? I don't even know. Somebody jot it. Send it out to somebody. Say, if you're gonna do a reboot of the Sons, if you're gonna do a modern, you're gonna shoot for it, bring back Weston's kids, and they got to be the baddest motherfuckers walking around. I'm talking about Weston probably had a better childhood than these kids had. So I'm expecting some monstrous things. That's a dope idea. Just thinking that'd be awesome. So Weston took it like a G. I gotta give it to him. He stuck to the code knowing his death was coming. Now, that scene felt a little lackluster only because, I mean, it was a good scene. Because Jax, when he shot him in that toilet, it didn't, he didn't look satisfied. And I feel him because I too wasn't satisfied. I guess we got the chance to get the beat down outside, but he did hit me too. Like, I don't know. I would have wanted some torturous shit, man. You violated my mama, son, and I'm just gonna shoot you like that quick, easy death. I need a fucking if somebody did this mama, I want to do a blood eagle. I want to do an old fashioned Viking blood eagle on that motherfucker Weston. That's right. I'm gonna go in that back. I'm gonna rip them rib cages out through the back. Right, get the wings going. I'm gonna pull your heart and do some other weird fucking Nordic shit and just really make you suffer until you die. Like that. That's the type of time I want. Law-abiding citizen type shit. So he left that feeling unsatisfied, but he came back home, greeted as a hero, proud of him with the sons. So there's one score even. Zobel is left, and Clay wants him bad. So they hatch a plan. I'm gonna take off. Y'all stay here, and we're gonna just lay on Zobel. Now, he's waiting for his daughter to come back. She's not to return. Okay, we'll get into that later. But now they go off. Now it's time for Zobel to dip, right? I'm like, cool. Son's immediately on their ass. And when they brought out that van and they just start shooting shit, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't get. This is the part I don't get. So the Suns got the ups on the Mayans and Zobel. They got the van, they got all the guns, they got them surrounded by both the front and the back. The Mayans act like that wasn't an option. I was very confused at how they was moving. They didn't have their guns on the ready. And you in the ops hood? Like, I don't know. I don't know what they was thinking. And motorcycles just seem so dangerous. Like, was I the only one when the van was moving up the side? Like, when the Suns van was moving up on the side of the Mayans, am I the only one that was like, what if, I don't know, we just did a sharp ass left toward all these bikers? What's the worst that would happen to my van versus the worst that's going to happen to these motherfuckers that have no protection? And their natural instinct is to swerve out the way of a van. So chances are they're going to lose control and hit something. So I'm going to do a lot of damage to a lot of people quickly. So maybe that was just me. I was thinking like, oh, this would be a perfect time to just fucking, right here, I'm in a van. I'm not in a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a little coupe. I could see you having reservations about a little two-door car. I don't know. Run up against a motorcycle, that might be, he still might catch the worst of it. I don't know. I'll run over that tire. I might be flipping. But a big ass, thick ass Chevy fucking American made van, that bitch looked like it was real metal. None of that shit that crumbles. It looked like the real shit. The fucking mystery wagon, whatever the fuck Scooby and them shit was called. Mystery Mobile, whatever. That shit was legit. But anyway, they still, Piney was the first one to bust his gun when that door raised. I love a good old fat man with his oxygen tank. It's nothing better. I gotta be honest. It's nothing better than an old, out of shape man with a breathing apparatus. Right? He has his oxygen tank, busting his gun on some gangster shit. That's just, and laughing. Like, that's, yeah. I mean, that just shows you, like, yo, they didn't, like, come on, young guys. I will ride with you. That's some Clint Eastwood shit. All right? So they do that, and they look like they took a few Mayans out. Now, Clay and them got behind them. Now, please, y'all, answer me this. The Mayans, first off, Alvarez threatened Clay in the street. Said, we could take it there. We could turn this bitch into Fallujah. I will fucking call another chapter in, and I'll blow Main Street the fuck up. How you want to handle this? Right? And now the Suns got the Mayans who run everything, who was running with Zobel, who's tried to kill them on numerous occasions. They've tried to kill each other several times. What matter of fact, the Mayans is the only biker gang that they've had full-fledged shootouts with. Not the Swole Boys. I'm talking about that's the one that they really went to war with. They was bullshitting with the Niners with their money. I'm gonna sell you guns. I'm not gonna sell you guns. I'm gonna sell you guns. I'm not gonna sell you guns. We're partners. We're not partners. Sure, they did a bunch of that, but they never went against the Niners in any form of violence. The triads or the Asian biker gang or whatever was going on, there was no acts of violence. But the Mayans they stayed into, I just, for the life of me, did not understand why Clay said, yo, Alvarez, get you and your mans out of here right now. You ain't gonna have a second chance. I'm like, there should be no chances. You should murder them right here on the street. I was like, if the Mayans ever come back to the Suns on that bullshit, if they ever murder some Suns, it's fucking Clay's fault. He could have wiped out a very important figure, put that whole club into shambles as they try to figure out what's gonna happen now. You know, yes, it would have been a full-out war, but what's any different? But he gives them a pass, I guess, because Clay is like, I want Zobel, and I know I'm gonna ask to do business with you later on. So I'd like to go back to I think Clay just wants to go back to status quo. I don't know. You threaten me on my block. You team up with my super op that had my wife violated and shit. Everybody gotta go. That's just how I feel about it. Maybe I'm emotional. I don't know. I don't feel like I am, but maybe. So yeah. And of course Zobel got out of there. Thought that was another gangster move. He had 3 tires. Okay. And he managed to get to an ice cream shop, which was hilarious. And I'm like, that was another bullshit scene. I'm like, first off, if I seen all these bikers out here, right, mean as hell, staring, peeking inside, coming back out, peeking inside, I'd have been like, none of those people, like, this, maybe it's just entitlement. Maybe it's that thing that I hate so much, that fucking entitlement, that makes people so ignorant to the surroundings. Like, how did that teacher or the caregiver, whoever had those kids, taking them to go get ice cream, how do you not read that scene and go, you know, maybe my little people shouldn't be here. Maybe, just maybe, we could go get ice cream someplace else. Kids, back on the fucking bus. I don't like the vibe here. But entitlement keeps you in a dangerous place. It's like, yeah, they look dangerous. I don't have a good feeling. But ain't no way they finna shoot this shit up or do something violent with kids around. They would never. It's not like that ever happens in America. What? Kids getting shot? That's preposterous. They would never. And I'm just like, I would have packed my kids up so fast. I'd have been like, hey, everybody on the motherfucking school bus. I'd have been slapping cones out of people's hands. I'm like, but I didn't shut the fuck up. I'd have been like, shut up, Timmy. Get that goddamn snow cone out of here. Get your ass on the bus. We're out of here. Then thank me later. I just saved your life. And then I'd have fucking saluted the bikes like, hey, we good here. You go do whatever you finna do to this ice cream shop, man. Because they don't know. So I was just like, for the fact that them kids was there for hours, like, and that was also bad, like, guardian, like, why are you not in there helping the kids buy this ice cream? How pissed is the person behind the counter having to take some little nasty ass snotty dollars from a child who don't know how to count yet? They practicing with you. It's nothing worse. Anybody that worked in retail knows it's nothing worse than you bringing your kid in here like, okay, now bring your money out, and now I gotta be here, and then I gotta pretend to be patient, and then I gotta pretend like this shit is cute. Now, the man said it was $37.15. Now get your money, and the kids give you money fucking balled up like this, right? Like they've been gripping on it for dear fucking life, and it's just these little kernels. It's like, now stretch them all out, because it's not nice to have your money like that. And you lay it on the counter. Now we taking a fucking 3-minute process, if that, a minute and a half process, and we just turned this into a teaching lesson that I was involuntarily a part of, but you know, you feel like my time ain't shit because I work behind this counter. Like, oh, I'm relapsing. I'm sorry. But yeah, please don't be that parent. Don't be that teacher. fucking take the money out the kids' hands and handle business. Teach them that shit in class. Okay? We had fake dollar bills, we had fake coins, fucking do that. But anyway, I digress. I fucking digress. This was a very triggering episode. Okay? Now, Zobel's in there nervous as hell. I think his fear is hilarious. Tig saying hi to the kids, I thought was extra creepy, but very much in Tig fashion. And they're just waiting. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get his ass. And as soon, and then now we gotta go. Now we gotta go back to where the meat of this shit happened. So Gemma and um Tara, right, is getting some more supplies, and again we spot this blonde out in town. Gemma done seen this bitch like 88 times easily. Now she's like, I'm about to go for mine. Fuck this. The guy's risking their life. The least I could do is shoot this bitch. This is what she sells Tara on. And Tara's like, no, you're grown as a person. You're nice to me. And Jim's like, yeah, it's cool. But I gotta smoke this bitch. I gotta smoke on a blonde pack. On a poly pack. I got to smoke on this poly pack. I gotta get her. Just to find out that Stahl extra nasty, dirty ass, as Buddy was setting her up, they were trying to get Cameron. His son took him on that little wild ass mission. Thought it was hilarious, and they knew the gun was there. I was like, oh, look at Stahl all on top of everything, and she's flexing. She's being all extra. Yeah, and you know who else must be relapsing? Stahl, because dude gave her a gut punch and ran. Now, Stahl got her ass beat before. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe she had a little flashback to when she got attacked in jail. That didn't look good. So she was like, fuck this, not again. Because Stahl has been catching a few ass whoopings, I ain't gonna lie. So smoked him in the back. Now she done lost a valuable witness, somebody who could tie it all together. She murdered him. She's lying to the people outside that's supposed to be doing surveillance. And she's trying to figure it out as she goes. And lo and behold, here comes a gift. People bringing drama in. Polly comes in, stand off with Gemma, Polly dies. Now we got a dead son, dead Polly, Gemma sitting down taking a break with her gun. I didn't understand that. Somebody run me through that. Gemma was exhausted. Was she just stressed? Who shoots that loud ass gun in the fucking neighborhood, murdering somebody, and sits down on the couch? How do you not think the neighbors is not calling the cops? I was just like, but that gave Stahl enough time to come up with an idea and be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to let you go. You've been going through a lot. By the way, take this gun. Huh, fingerprints. Thank you. And Jim was like, oh, you clever bitch, you. You clever, clever girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then tell her, like, go. You got a head start. I'm like, what? So just like that, Stahl makes up a story. Gemma killed Polly. Buddy freaked out. Gemma smoked him. Knocked me out. Took my gun. Which is probably the most believable part. Like, yeah, she sucker punched me. I could see somebody listen to that story like, yeah, Stahl steak and her ass beat. Yeah, she definitely got sucker punched. I can believe that part. Shooting, that maybe he freaked out on Gemma without a gun. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So there's that. Camera hears over the radio. Stahl has been ruining lives since fucking season 1. Like, she's just constantly fucking shit up. By lying on Gemma, Cameron is finding out that Gemma killed his son, which never happened, and spirals into this whole fucking ordeal. Stahl only gets innocent people hurt. Facts. If she's not doing the hurting directly, you know what I'm saying, she's inadvertently fucking up a lot of shit. Stahl is an evil motherfucker. Evil. And Cameron flips out. I don't know if Half Sack is dead, but if he is, rest in peace, Half Sack. Because when Cameron was there next to that baby with that knife, I was like, holy shit. Is he finna get to a baby stabbing? And I was just thinking, like, poor fucking Abel. Abel been fighting his whole life. Another person you got to bring out if you're going to do a reboot. We need to see an older Abel. Come on with it. So, I'm like, damn, Abel had to fight coming out the womb. He didn't even get a chance And as soon as this little baby get comfortable, here come a crazy Irishman with a fucking knife threatening to stab him. Just stab right in his cute little cheeky face. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So Halfsack allegedly looks like laid his life down to save this baby. Tara was fucking terrified and useless. I don't know how many guns Gemma gave her. How are you so ill-equipped? And Cameron's like, you know what? Instead of killing you, I already caught a body. I'm good with that. I'm gonna take this baby. So now, fucking Abel is on his way to Haggis Heaven, right? He's finna go out there to Ireland and get his potato on, get his corned beef and cabbage on, you feel me? And I'm just like, wow. Jax finds this out, immediately takes off. I love how they make it seem like Jax knew exactly where to go. Of all the places he could be, he was like, no, Cameron gotta be with the boats. Gets there just in time to see his son take off, and he breaks down. Clay dips, doesn't get to kill Zobel because he said, somebody grab my grandson. I'd have been like, Tig, hurry up, run in there, shoot him in the face, and fucking let's go. They took my grandson. Them few minutes to kill Zobel wouldn't have stopped you from doing shit. Also, I love the prison murder where my man has got 10% vision. I don't even know what that means. You're blind. Why would he even tell Jax that? Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I got 10% vision. Bro, you got none. Nigga, what is you can see light? Maybe? What the fuck is 10% vision? Out of 100? Not 10 out of 40? Like 10% out of 100. That's mean like you seeing like this. Everybody do it like this. Come on, this is an interactive show right now. Everybody get your squint on. Get about 10%. Tell me what you see. Fucking nothing. That man's blind. And you look crazy for doing that shit with me. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with you? But I love how the dude passed my man the shiv and then knocked dude out. Made it real easy. That's one way to help the blind. I've seen people help blind people all the time. Never seen them assist in the kill. But I was like, if they did, that's how it's be done. Took Otto by the hand and was like, come on, let's go. Walk with me. Here he is. Here's your victim. There you go. You got him. You got him. You got your shift. Make sure it's in your hand tight. Okay. And then from there, Otto just planked on this man and, I don't know, drove that into his throat. So there's that. So we got we got two. We got 2 out of 3. Polly's gone. Look, Gemma holding down shit. And Jax holding down shit. Clay, of course, as usual, per usual, comes through with absolutely nothing. It's a waste of space. Now, Gemma's on the run. And Cameron's on the run with Abel. Motherfuckers is just running. So the next episode should be pure chaos. Pure what the fuckness. And I can't wait to get into it. So with that, man, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you didn't, hit the like button. You've made it this far. If you've listened to Real Talk for 20 some odd minutes, the least you could do is hit the like button. And if you ain't subscribed, I don't know how I could get you to do it. It's just not going to happen at this point. If you ain't subscribed and you've watched this, you've watched all this, you've listened to me, I don't know. I don't know what I did to you. But you can hit that like button too. And with that, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rel is out of here. Peace. Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rel. And I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,